Twice the fun on basically no budget. Seriously, that's my goal this Christmas season. Hello Sunflowers, welcome back. My name is Auna, and this week's video is going to be a vlog of me attempting to have a thrifty Christmas. I always overconsume at Christmas, and I don't want to do that this year. I know there's things I'm still going to spend money on. I'm still going to buy some gifts. I'm still going to spend money on travel. I know that there's still some holiday experiences I'm going to spend money on, but this year I really want to try to have a thrifty Christmas. I want to make my decor. If I get a Christmas sweater, I want it to be something that I've thrifted and upcycled rather than just buying a new ugly Christmas sweater. I want to try to make more of my gifts, and not even just the gifts. I want to try to make the wrapping paper and the little tags that go on the presents. Y'all know how much joy I get from crafting and upcycling and making things, and this is truly my favorite time of year. And I feel like the only thing that I really don't like about this time of year is the amount of pressure I feel to spend excess money and to buy excess things. And this year, I just have honestly decided to not do that. Sure, there's still probably going to be things that I buy that I don't need to buy, but overall, I'm going to be working towards having a thrifty Christmas. And to keep myself on track, I'm going to bring you along for the ride, and I'm going to be vlogging my journey of having a thrifty Christmas. The main things that I don't want to spend money on this Christmas are decor, ornaments, and Christmas clothes. I feel like every year I just think, oh, I need that. Of course I need that. No, I don't. I already have enough Christmas decor. I already have enough Christmas sweaters. And if I am going to get more of this, why not thrift it? Why not DIY it? And I also want to try to thrift and DIY a lot of my Christmas presents this year. Last year I found the best secondhand Christmas gift find. It was a vintage Rummikub set for my parents. Rummikub is like their favorite game ever, and finding this was perfect. You can definitely find really cool stuff secondhand. It just might take a little bit of digging, but it does save you some money, and it does help keep stuff out of landfills whenever you buy gifts secondhand.
You want to know what happens to your gifts? They all come to me. In your garbage!
And speaking of garbage, the first thing we're gonna do today is make wrapping paper out of literal garbage. I have been using packaging paper, you know, like whenever you get a box and then in the box it has like paper like this. I have been using packaging paper to wrap my gifts for like literal years now, especially whenever you combine it with like twine to like tie it off. Obviously you can use yarn or whatever, with twine, it just looks so good together. And this year I thought that I would take it like up a notch and use my little snowflake stamps to actually make like decorative wrapping paper. And I have this idea that I'm going to like wind the paper up onto this paper towel roll so I can actually create like a wrapping paper roll that I can actually use throughout the season. I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try. If I was gonna get like really fancy with this, I would like iron out the paper, but I'm not that fancy. I think I can just roll it up as I go and create my little roll of upcycled wrapping paper. Y'all, my wrapping paper is done. It looks so good. I'm gonna wrap a couple gifts and show you how it looks finished. I'm not gonna show wrapping them though, because I think the people who they're for are gonna see this video. So hold on, let's see how this looks. Oh my gosh, these are so stinking adorable. Y'all, I love these so much. While I was wrapping these, I started thinking about the fact that like I have an insane amount of crafting stuff in my house, like yarn and twine and stamps and felt and embroidery stuff and all of these things. So most of the things that I'm making this holiday season are like basically almost free because I already have a lot of the things in my house, but I recognize that not everyone is going to have like all of these things in their house already. But let's say you do have packing paper, okay? Because I feel like, you know, most people get shipments of something to their house at some point in time, and a lot of those have packing paper. So if you wanted to see what one looks like just with packing paper and twine, I wrapped one in just the packing paper and twine with no stamps on it, and I think that this is like just as cute. Like that looks just so like just cool and rustic, a little fairy core. It is just an adorable package. So if you have packing paper in your house, you can literally make wrapping paper for free. And I just do really love the way that the snowflakes turned out. But okay, now that we have wrapping paper, we need name tags for our presents. And I have been seeing the Plantable name tags all over Pinterest. Have you guys seen this where you like make recycled paper and then you put seeds into the paper pulp and then you use that to make the name tags, and then it's not just a name tag, they can actually take the name tag and then plant it in the ground with the spring, and then they can grow little flowers with your name tag. That's what we're gonna make next. I've never done this before, but I think I'm all set up to make our little plantable name tags. Here I have my little zinnia seeds or zinnia seeds from last year that we harvested, and look how colorful they are, literally beautiful. I have all of my cookie cutters laid out that we are going to be filling with our paper pulp. We have our blender, we have some junk mail, and we have some packaging paper that was like in too small of pieces or super crumpled up that I'm not going to be using for the wrapping paper, that we are also going to be using to make our paper pulp. How do you make this thing work? It would not be crafting unless something went wrong. So I was trying to use my new big blender so I didn't have to take multiple different times to blend this up. And y'all, my new blender just isn't working at all. So I'm using my old blender and we're gonna do this in the smaller amounts, which is totally fine. Okay, let's see if this one works. Yay! And now that we have our paper pulp, I'm going to do my best to just fill each of these cookie cutters, not super deep, just like a little layer to make it kind of like paper. I think this one's supposed to be a horse. What do you guys think? I need to put it on that Reddit page that's like, what is this cookie cutter? I need to put some seeds. I'm gonna try one where I put the seeds on the bottom. This might work out better. And then I can fill the top with the paper pulp and like press it down, and then the seeds should get stuck into the paper. I'm doing my best to lift the cookie cutters off. See if they retain their shape, because this seems like the best way to like actually get the moisture out. Without the cookie cutter on there, I can really go in and like press them down. Oh my God, they're gonna be so cute. I feel like it only makes sense if I have a Santa hat on in the part of the video where we talk about making gifts, right? I have been working on making Christmas presents for months and I'm still so far behind. Let me show you what I have so far. And if you know me in real life, just skip this part of the video. Just skip ahead. It's real cute. I do some crafts with my mom in a minute. It's gonna be great. But for now, don't watch this part. All right, y'all, this one is not finished yet, but I seriously cannot handle the cuteness. Cough, cough, wink, wink. Tyler, if you're watching this, this is your last second to look away. Look how stinking cute this is going to be. I am making a little Elphaba, you guys. It's gonna be so cute. I still have to make her arms and her hair, maybe her glasses. I have to attach her hat and finish making her hat. I am just obsessed. If you guys watch my live streams, you might have seen me start this. These originally were going to be gloves for my friend, and somehow they turned into a pillow. So I have the front and the back of this pillow cover made, and I'm gonna get a pillow for it and then basically put it around a pillow. I still need to weave in all the ends, which is like my least favorite part ever, and then sew together the sides, and I'm thinking maybe tassels, maybe like little fringes on the side, but we'll see how this turns out. And the main thing I have been making this holiday season are stockings. I've already given them to a few people, but I'm seeing some more of my friends next week, and I'm trying to have all of them done before I see them. So basically, I am making everybody these little knit stockings in their favorite color. These stockings have seriously been my favorite thing to knit lately. They take me a little over an hour to make, and they don't take very much yarn at all. It is a free pattern and free video tutorial. I will link it below if you knit and if you would like to make some of these stockings. The video tutorial is made with a lot smaller yarn, and it makes like a way smaller stocking, but I just used bigger yarn and bigger knitting needles to make this like, I don't know, kind of like a medium-sized stocking. I think that this is just perfect. It's like just the right size. You could put like a gift card in here, you could put some candy in here, a little gift, a lip gloss, like whatever you want to put in here. I think these are so cute. Oh, I still need to add my friend's initials. I think I'm gonna add my friend's initials to all of these too. Oh, and also this I think is gonna be a scarf for Josh. He already knows about it though, because I was like, hey, do you like this yarn? Would you like it for a scarf? So the thing about living with somebody, it's really hard to like make them something and have it be a surprise. Like, did you guys see the sweater that I made him for last Valentine's Day? I just had him pick out the yarn because I was like, there's no way I can hide this from you. As I've been thinking about the ways that I want to try to have a thriftier Christmas, I've been like looking at Christmas crafts and different things that I could make or different things that I could do to, you know, save some money this year. And I realized the ones that I want to do the most are the ones that just are also like a really fun activity, you know, like I want to make salt ornaments. I want to upcycle a sweater like we talked about. I want to make more felt ornaments like I made a couple years ago. Do you remember when I made all the felt ornaments? Those were so much fun. And the person I love crafting with most in this world is my mama. So we're gonna go and we're gonna do some thrifty Christmas crafts with my mom. So the first thing that Mom and I are gonna make for our thrifty Christmas are salt dough ornaments. When's the first time we made salt dough ornaments?
When you're like 2.
So 29 years ago.
Actually, you came home from the babysitter and you made them with her.
Really?
And you painted them, and I still have them.
Oh, you do?
I still have them. So then we had to start making them.
Okay, yes. Because I think the handprint that we have of mine is I was maybe 3
Yeah.
maybe years
Yeah.
old,
Yeah.
and it is still intact. So if you make these, hopefully in 30-ish years, you'll still have them.
So you're adding 1 cup
of flour, a half cup of salt, and obviously if you want to make like a lot more of these, you can just double this recipe. We're actually doing half of what we normally do.
How come your bowl's dirty?
Because earlier today, I actually made pet-safe salt dough ornaments for Tilly. So you guys will have to look out for the vlog I'm filming with Tilly of Tilly's first Christmas. That'll be out in a couple weeks.
Adorable. And she was like, look what I did.
She was so cute checking out her work, and she got a churu, so she was happy. And lastly, our half cup of water. A good thing about this, since we are aiming to have a thrifty Christmas, is that you can potentially do this with what you already have in your cabinet, just salt and flour and water. And we actually did the math to figure out exactly how much this amount of salt and flour cost us. 34 cents.
For all of it.
For all of it.
No,
Yes, not per
like how many
ornaments.
ornaments you get.
Yes, 34
cents.
And it's fun, and you get to play.
Oh, and you can hang them on people's presents, like just for a little decoration.
I write their names on them.
Oh,
and
that's a good idea
yeah.
too.
So like you can like have like a stocking with their name on it or their initial, and then it's like the present tag. A holly for Holly. A star because you're a star. Let's do another stocking. I want to make a stocking too. I feel like those are really good for name tags.
Yeah.
Now we are just using like a little stick to put the holes. Do not forget to do that. Last year Josh forgot, and then he was in the garage with a drill, drilling holes in his ornaments.
You can use a straw too if your ribbon or something that's pretty big. You could just use a straw, which just works great.
I took the leftover and just twisted it together into a candy cane, and it looks so cute. It is time to put them on the baking sheet and put them in the oven. Look at Tilly's little paw prints. They're gonna be so cute. Now we're gonna bake these for 2 to 3 hours at 250 degrees Fahrenheit. Painting these is gonna take forever.
I know.
What if we use some Christmas magic? That was so easy.
So easy.
So easy. They're just done. They're done. Another thrifty thing that I've been seeing people do this holiday season is make gingerbread houses out of cardboard. I've been seeing people make villages, name tags, little houses that stack up by themselves. I've already made some gingerbread name tags for some presents. And now we kind of want to do a gingerbread village. So this is where our Christmas tree normally stands, but we don't get it until closer to Christmas since we get a real tree and we don't want it to like start all falling apart before Christmas. So Dad just helped us cut out 3 pieces of cardboard that perfectly fit into each window. And now Mom and I are going to go in and draw our little gingerbread village, and we're going to cut out the windows and cut out the rooftops and then figure out a way to put it in the window with like a light behind it so it will look like a gingerbread village in our window. Mom and I are going to try to start drawing out our gingerbread village. We have our paint pens. I'm just gonna go for it. It's gonna be whimsical and magical and wonderful. I was gonna like map it all with a pencil, and I'm like, nope. These paint pens work great.
Oh, you're just drawing straight out.
I'm just doing it. I'm just running for it. We're just gonna see what happens. Candy cane?
Make a big candy cane, but make it like hold a light or something.
That would be so cute. I do really like my candy shop.
It's
It's cute. It's cute.
Love it.
Look at your neat candy cane. We just completed our gingerbread village, including a little ice skating pond with our little gingerbread people ice skating and their little cottages in the mountains. We got some lights put outside so they'll have a little bit of a back glow. We had some white car rags that we think are gonna work perfectly for some snow and some fairy lights. Let's set it up. So have you ever made felt ornaments before?
No. What are these?
So these are embroidery hoops, and we're gonna be using them to hold out our felt while we embroider on them. The first time I made felt ornaments was a couple years ago whenever I made that macrame garland, and I made a bunch of stuff to go on it, and one of the things that I made for it was felt ornaments. So we just went through our stash.
I know. It's my old stuff from Halloween.
Mom had a great idea of actually using cookie cutters to be the stencils. I brought my embroidery stuff, the hoops, and the embroidery threads so we can like decorate it.
What's all that scrap stuff for?
That is what we're going to use to stuff them since we don't really have a bunch of polyfill.
Perfect.
This is all the leftover yarn and little bits of filling from the crochet advent calendar that I reviewed in last week's video.
That's right.
So if you have scrap yarn, it makes great stuffing for plushies.
So don't throw it away.
Don't throw it away. You can always reuse it.
Hold it
That's
in
just to hold it
place.
in place so it makes it easier whenever you're sewing it. You don't have to do this. When I did it last time, I didn't even use an embroidery hoop.
I like this.
Should I try to make the gingerbread man from Shrek?
But okay, is there some kind of fancy little
Probably.
Make a line or something?
I just go
Okay,
for
I'm
it.
gonna try it. Well, so far so good. I think I'm ready to maybe cut it out.
That's awesome. I'm working on my last gumdrop button. Y'all, I tried to make it look like Gingerbread Man from Shrek. We'll see how it turns out. Earlier, Mom said that I craft like she cooks. No recipe.
Don't use recipes. Somebody's always like, oh, you have to give me your recipe. I'm like, well, a little of this, a little of that. And then I wish I had written it down because when it's good, I can't remember what I did.
I mean, that's like me with freeform crocheting. Everyone's like, what's the pattern for this? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I have no idea what I did.
That almost looks like a bear, holly leaf.
That's adorable.
Holly.
It's me.
Here, you put it on your hat.
me.
Oh, that'd be cute on your hat.
Wait, that's adorable.
Well, this is pretty fun.
And each of these is literally just gonna cost like pennies. I mean, for us, we already had all this stuff because we have
using our
way too
junk.
much craft stuff. But it's crazy though if you think about the cost of these pennies. And like I said, I don't want to buy any new Christmas stuff this year. I can make new Christmas decorations and stuff, but I don't want to buy any new Christmas decoration this year. Not my gumdrop buttons. Hello, Miss Tilly. Are you coming to check out our adventure?
How do you like my Christmas tree?
You say that we need to make one that looks like you. That'd be very adorable. I'm using white to sew up the gingerbread man so it looks like icing around the sides. I was debating back and forth, but I think it's gonna look really cute.
Oh, I think so too.
How's the hot cocoa?
It warms my bones.
I'm so excited. I have marshmallows. Did you get marshmallows?
Yes, mine already melted.
Oh, look how adorable they turned out. They turned out so good, and the fact that it's open on top.
Yeah, a tree.
Your holly leaf. Did you make this for me? Holly.
This is really fun.
Yeah.
You know, you could probably get big needles for kids and have them just do whatever, you know. Really cute.
That's really
Easy
fun.
thing. And we'll have them perfect. We put hooks on all of them so we
we
can hang them
Hang
up.
them up on the tree. While I have out my embroidery floss, I think I want to work on my thrift flip sweater.
Oh,
Because I'm going to embroider mine.
what I want to do, and that means I'd have to paint.
Yeah, are you ready to paint?
Put my
Put your apron on.
apron on. Thrifted this sweatshirt. It'd be nice to have a nice big sweatshirt all season.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a snowman. Might let it snow.
That would be
and then
so
maybe
cute.
do
Snowflakes around it. I love that.
Yeah. That's the goal.
This is my year of the gingerbread men, apparently, because we have Mr. Gingerbread here. We've got our gingerbread village in the window. I thrifted this little shirt for about $5, and it's gorgeous, and it looks warm and cozy, and I kind of want to try to embroider like a gingerbread village across the top or front.
goodness.
Or maybe even just one gingerbread like cottage. Ooh, it could be a little cottage. I could put little mushrooms on it and stuff. It's so warm. We just got it out of the dryer. A little bit of like a hobbity gingerbread house kind of a vibe.
Yeah.
So you are already like almost halfway done,
I don't know.
and I haven't even threaded my needle yet. I decided to use my really thick crochet darning needles that I use for yarn. That way I can like put a bunch of pieces of embroidery floss on here at the same time. Oh, he's gonna be so cute.
He's just gonna be a little guy.
Just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
Ready for our reveal? 1, 2, 3. It's really cute. I love him.
Is he melting?
Not yet. I'm gonna make sure he lays flat so it doesn't melt. I'm laughing because yours is done. And
I'm done.
I have 3 walls of a gingerbread house.
3 days later.
I finished my sweater. Are you ready for it? Y'all, look how adorable my thrifted embroidered sweater looks. I love it so much. I'm trying to decide if I should add more. Like, I thought about maybe adding like candy up the sleeves or like one little gingerbread guy on my sleeve. I don't know. It's like really cute just how it is. Let me know what you think, honestly, in the comments. Today is only December 8th, and this video is gonna come out tomorrow, December 9th. So I still have like a few weeks left of the holiday season, and I'm going to attempt to do my best to stay with my like thrifty holiday season. And I'm going to keep making presents. I'm going to keep making decor. And y'all, speaking of presents, I finished my friend's stockings and I'm about to go see them, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. Look at these stockings. Y'all, they turned out so cute. I wanted to stuff the stockings, but once again, I don't want to just buy things that people don't need. So I started thinking like, what are things that I could put in the stockings that they would enjoy? Candy, obviously. Oh, and I also got them little hand sanitizers because I thought they were cute. Like I said earlier in this video, I really want to spend more money this year on like experiences and memories rather than just like stuff. So on that note, we are actually going to meet my friends at a Grinch Whoville themed bar here in Nashville, and I'm gonna take them their stockings. I just got to the place where the Grinch Bar is, and we're gonna give the girls their stockings. 3, 2, 1! Your favorite colors, all the colors. This is so cute! Yay!
I love it. I love this. We're going into Whoville.
So cute.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Holiday Hoobie Buddy.
Holiday Hoobie Buddy.